Today we'll look into Moses' prayer in Psalm 90, which shows how frail man is and how God is eternal. The things we see in this world pale in comparison to God, who was there even before creation happened. We will eventually turn into dust, yet God knows everything about us. Since our lives are brief, we are taught to count our days so that we can grow in wisdom. Despite the numerous bad things Israel witnessed around them, they remained hopeful that God will work in their lives. Moses prays to God that his people will live meaningful lives. He ends his prayer asking for God's favor to be upon them. Moses looks forward to what God is able to do in their situation, and despite what they are doing, he believes God is able to work in their midst. This is the very context that Moses wrote in Psalm 90:17. Let me read in verse 16 to 17. Let your work be shown to your servants, and your glorious power to their children. Let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish the work of our hands upon us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. In God's Word translation, it says, let us your servants see what you can do. Let our children see your glorious power. Let the kindness of the Lord our God be with us. Make us successful in everything we do. Yes, make us successful in everything we do. In other words, despite their present condition and the things they saw around them, God is still powerful enough to show His favor or kindness to them, His people. Remember, He is powerful and He holds everything in His hands. Is this pandemic affecting your business? Is your job also greatly affected? Always remember that once we acknowledge our limitation before God and admit that we can't do things without Him, we will undoubtedly experience His divine kindness and favor in our life. I had the opportunity the other day to lead a married couple in dedicating their business to the Lord. This couple is very much involved in the Lord's work even during this season of pandemic. And despite the challenges, I'm impressed at how the Lord continues to sustain their business. Allow me to share their experience with you. They had at least 6 to 7 business branches spread out across the country. We all know that many businesses were affected when the virus struck. So this Christian couple was not spared, and as a result of some external factors, their finances were slowly being affected. One by one, they can see their store branches folding up in a domino pattern. However, one branch, though miraculously, stayed firm by God's grace. They needed to find a means to keep their business afloat by selling their products online. But this is not enough. They still need the help of some malls to introduce their product, but they thought it would be hard since they were rejected by the mall they applied for several years ago. But when they thought of following up their application, lo and behold, the doors were suddenly opened for them. They were even given the best spot where a lot of customers could potentially pass by. What a favor! Truly, they have seen how the Lord provides in the most unexpected ways, in most times through their work. I told them 3 important things. They should, 1, always trust God in their business. They should always honor God in their business. And they should always remember the Lord in their business. And I pronounce Psalm 90 verse 17 as an encouragement for them. And this is also my prayer for you who are watching right now and listening. Let the kindness of the Lord our God be with you. Make you successful in everything you do. Yes, make you successful in everything you do. This success is not for our selfish gain. It is meant to give glory and honor to Jesus Christ so you can be a testimony. Declare Him in your work or business. Remember that your work or business is a means for God's work to advance His kingdom on earth. As Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15:58, therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. Have a great day.